We have, Oliver, pronouns he, him in Florida. What does science or LGBT have to do with atheism? You might as well talk about any other arbitrary. This is easy. I don't know. Did you want to expand on that, or did you want a response from each of us?
Well, atheists a lot of times seem to like science. I don't know how that relates to their faith in no evidence of God, but that's obviously a faith there anyway. And then they simultaneously claim they have no faith, all the while keeping the faith. And if you say you don't say there's no evidence of God, sure you do. It's implicitly implied by asking for evidence constantly.
No, it's not.
So, and then the LGBT.
What? Wait, hold on. You think it's implicit? Wait, whoa. Hey, Jim, go ahead.
First, could you define faith for us? Could you define faith for us and how you're using that word?
Faith is the belief in any unknown. You can't know there's no evidence of God just because you say it doesn't make it true.
Okay, that's a really interesting definition. That so faith is believing in.
You're believing in something that you can't substantiate or confirm. If you
what am I believing? What am I believing in as an atheist that I can't substantiate or confirm?
Do you keep asking for evidence of God?
Yeah,
I do.
Okay. Yeah,
I would like some evidence for God.
What's the logical?
Or at least a good.
Yeah. What? Because this is the part that I heard. What's the logical entailment from asking from that? What follows from that? I predict it'll be invalid.
Look, the God of Einstein. Let's take that. All the evidence.
Okay. Oh my God! I asked you a question, bro. Do you know how questions work? You know what follows a question? It's like an answer. Not like more incoherent rambling, right? It's typically not how conversations work.
Not really incoherent rambling. It's not. The God of Einstein has the evidence.
I am using the mute button for the first time, Oliver. Why did you make me do it? I didn't want to do it. It hurts me
God
more
of
than it hurts
Spinoza.
you.
Yeah. So first of all, it's the God of Spinoza, not the God of Einstein. Einstein just said that if he believed in any God, that would be the God that he did. That particular God is just the universe as is. There's no supernatural claims to be made. They don't claim it's an all-knowing. They don't claim that the universe is omnipotent. They don't claim that the universe is omnibenevolent, and they don't claim that the universe is omniscient. The universe is just the laws of physics and nothing else. That's basically the God of Spinoza. It's an absolutely useless God that means absolutely nothing. Yeah. So Einstein was an atheist anyway. So, I mean, that's a really bad, that's a really not bad. That's a really ineffective definition of God, right? Because you don't get anything out of it. So,
I don't get that move. Like everybody in the world could believe in God except for me. I'm going to ask all of you, what's the fucking argument? What's the evidence? I don't care if there's more people than you, than me, or that guy's smarter. That guy solved world hunger. That's independent of whether or not a fucking God exists. If you can't grasp that there is not a biconditional between those things, if you can't grasp that, I can't help you. And at that point, I'm just going to leave the planet with all those people believing. That's fine. You can have your planet. You can do that. Go somewhere else, for fuck's sake. But like, look, Oliver, you asked something, and this is the thing that bothered me. You said something to the effect of, when you ask for evidence, that somehow is what? Evidence that God exists? What was the wording that you used? Because I don't think you're going to be successful at that entailment. What was the entailment? Because I keep asking for evidence for God, what? What's the entailment?
Well, that would implicitly imply that you don't believe there's any evidence. But listen, hold up for a second.
Wait, whoa, no.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, this is the great part of having a show. I don't have to give you a minute.
We can mute you.
I don't fucking have to give you any minutes. I can just hang up on you right now if I wanted to. And you can go back on all the calls. I'm not like that. I typically don't do that. I try to give, there's times it happens. I try to give you a chance, but you got to slow it down, man. You're just like, boom, you're going 100 miles per hour. Relax, right? I asked you for the entailment, all right, from not believing. And you said that implicitly thinks think that I think there is no evidence. That could be true. But honestly, I think that there's evidence for really any proposition, right? You can find evidence for quote unquote big book. Wow, what is big book? Bigfoot. Sorry, that's a new thing. Watch out, everybody! Big book is coming. Like, hide your kids, hide your wives.
Would say,
yeah.
The big book is coming to swap.
Yeah, it sounds like some television show I watched as a kid. But but if you can have evidence for any of these types of propositions, and they're like, you can be fine as an atheist saying like, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Like that very bad or weak evidence. Like you might expect a world, if a designer exists, they might design something like, yeah, okay, sure. Right. But like, we're talking about like some standard of evidence that's good. And I'm going to just flat out tell you, I don't hold the view that there is no evidence for God. I hold the view that there's no good evidence for God. Right. But if you think that's implicitly entailed, then you can give the argument, but I don't think that is either. I can be a Christian and I can ask that question, by the way. You're unmuted.
Can I say something?
You're about to not be able to.
I know you guys like to hear you're
about to not be able to. You go ahead without the meta, just go into it.
Look, Einstein said, I believe in Spinoza's God. He said that. I'm looking at the quote.
JMIke said
covered that already.
Done with that call. I hung up on him.
Yeah, I covered that. Go back and listen to it. And that God is absolutely useless.